Hello internet, this is Kawa. Welcome back to Flatcore. So I've been kind of busy. I know this house looks really gross, but grinding out all of this takes a lot of time. Far more than you'd think, and I had some fire issues earlier too. But the main reason I actually wanted to get on here and record something is that every week the server has these challenges, and these challenges are responsible for the ranks on the server, other than administrator, which is what Riddle is. Now if you look at this very carefully, you look for my name, it's right there, top left, you'll see that I'm not gray but green. Now in Michael minds this would mean that I'd been on the server for a while and the moderators trusted me a little bit and, you know, has all these things. But in this case, it's about these challenges. Oh. So basically, every week there are these challenges. They're posted every Sunday, and when you're done with them on the server, you say that you're done and you get ranks there. But if you also post on the subreddit that you've done it with proof, either a video or an album of pictures or whatever, then you in fact get a flare on the subreddit. So I'm about to earn my flare, my very first one anyway. So this is Kawa's secret rooftop library. Here's the challenge. Basically, you build with bookshelves and you get points. The more bookshelves you have, the more points there are. As well as other things, say clocks and frames, librarians, glass, you know, make it prettier and bigger and more awesome. And best looking buildings will get additional points. Now, I'm not really going for these high levels. There are people who have already reached level 4 on this somehow. I don't know. They've been on the server far longer than I have, but I do have, in fact, 16 bookshelves here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. By the way, this says cheers on it because, I'll talk about that in just a second and what this monstrosity is, but yeah. That's an administrator's doing after some things happen. And anyway, so here are some bookshelves. A whole bunch of bookshelves, in fact. And this counts as my entry to get my librarian flair on the subreddit. Hooray! So now that I've showed you the rooftop, let me show you the rest of this place. So as I said before, I was at Starshields, and Starshield was offering me a plot. And this is that plot, and this is what I've done so far with that plot. As I said, I know it's really ugly. I have a lot of work to do on making this look good. But really, I just needed a roof over my head, and I was desperate, so it is what it is. I've actually poured many hours into this, and 1 death already. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. Anyway, but this is the core of it. This is the reason I could do so much. Let me grab a couple of bits of dirt. And this is the reason why I was having trouble before, because I'm an idiot. This is a cobblestone generator. There's lava under here, under this block, and there's water in this one. Both generously provided to me as a gift, and they are flowing down these channels and then meeting here in the middle where there is, in fact, cobble. So this is my only way of getting cobblestone, 1 block at a time. Now, that being said, there are plenty. I'm sure I could make this more efficient. I'm sure I could do more, but I don't have enough iron to have buckets to move this thing around. So this lava source and this water source are stuck here until I get some iron and get that moving. And I'm using the single flowing water source here to create a small irrigated patch. This is all carrots. My thinking is that carrots are going to be the most efficient way for me to eat, considering that I don't have regular access to fuel. I do have trees, so yes, I could spend a whole lot of saplings. I could spend a whole ton of time just making charcoal for days. The problem is I have to do that outside, and outside is a scary place. I don't like outside, as you can see. It's pretty frightening out there. You can't get in. I used to have holes in these, but yeah, this back wall used to be all wood, but I had fire spread issues, which spread up, and which is why that side is there. I actually finished this last night, and submitted it to be reviewed. And so I did that, I got it, but then this side burnt down. But I couldn't get the credit for this recording if it wasn't up. These are all locked right now, moderator locked, as you can see, so that I can't cheat and swap out the blocks for something else. So yeah, that's that. That's what all of this is, and that's why the sign is there. It's the moderator replacing this for me and helping me out. So thank you very much. Thank you. But yeah, that's what's going on here so far. I might as well do a little bit here while I'm here. Oh, I can't. Neither of us could attack each other. It's kind of amusing. I mean, no one wants to watch me sit here for hours and just do this over and over. Yeah, it's not perfect, and I am losing a good amount of blocks, but I'll take it. This used to be a door. Actually, what's funny story? So you see someone else has built a library out there, and it's missing a door. One of my early nights here, a zombie knocked down that door, and I fought off the zombie, and I have that door, but I have no way of giving that back because that area is protected. Yeah. So, oops. Anyway, they're stuck out there, and I'm stuck in here. This is what a lot of nights in Flatcore are like, just hiding away from the outside world. I've gotten some shrine rewards, though, during the daytime when I can explore. That's how I got my first diamond. That's where all the books came from. This gold, this iron. I'm saving up for a bucket. Once I have a bucket, this thing is moving someplace far easier to access and looking much better. But you know, and then I can replace all of this derpy cobble with something nicer. But I can't do that now. I don't have the resources to do it right now. One other thing I should note is that these shrines seem a little game breaky at first. Like they have a lot of things in them. I mean, I have a diamond for goodness sake. But they only drop things that you would normally get from chests in villages, or yeah, I think only things that you could get in like the blacksmith chest and librarian chest in villages. So that's why everything in this place is made out of oak wood and oak planks. There is no other wood available in this game, and the entire server is plains biome anyway. I should specify that, which means that you know, there's nothing preventing slimes from spawning and all those things. So I'm kind of stuck here in my little claustrophobic hole, This is probably not very exciting for you guys. And I do want this video up before, I believe it's, yeah, it is until 1 p.m. on the 27th. So I need to get this rendered and up quickly so that I can get my flare. So I think I'm gonna call it here, do some more grinding, see how things go. Alright, well, thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time.